It feels a little bit weird doing a prompt like this, but I really want to do this prompt to honor these amazing fictional guys, and I don't know any other better prompt I can use to just gush and feature them and spotlight them. Hello friends, happy Wednesday, so excited that you're here. It's Top 5 Wednesday, and like I have been doing, I think it was last week, I can't remember how many weeks it's been right now, but yeah, last Top 5 Wednesday during the 25 days of shoujo manga, we were just talking and featuring shoujo characters, talking about shoujo manga, and I'm really excited for this video, though I have to confess, my picks today are a little bit weird in the sense, this upcoming Tuesday, I am releasing a video of build your dream shoujo team with $15, okay? And it's the boys edition. Now I did the girls edition last year, so if you're curious about what it is, what I do, check out that video. I have that same board that I used for the girls. I have it for the boys. The thing is, the Patreon channel members were so amazing. He gave me so many different shoujo guys that I actually had a little bit extra and couldn't put them on the board. So you could say that the characters that I'm featuring today are not on that board because I use a randomizer, like a will randomizer, and they didn't make the cut. And it was just really weird because these are some really big guys, big famous male characters in these shoujo manga, okay? I was looking at my list and I was like, what do I feel all of these guys have in common? And I was like, you know, all of them minus one, which I don't know, but all of them minus one, they all make incredibly amazing boyfriends for their female leads. They are just at the top. And I was like, you know, they easily a top 5 favorites, easily. So I was like, you know, we're gonna put this for a top 5 Wednesday video because I was like, these guys need to be featured. They couldn't be on my bingo board, but they need to get some love and attention. So let's go ahead and sort of do the honorable mention, maybe. And that's Taemin from Taemin's B-side. Now I've only read volume 1. And look, y'all, based off volume 1, I don't feel that he's a good fit for this prompt. And that's why I'm like, I'm not really sure if this is an honorable mention for the prompt or just an honorable mention because somebody did nominate him to be on that board. But he's a fun character, but I really just don't know how he treats our female lead. I don't know. So if you've run ahead and you're caught up with Taemin's B-side or read more than volume 1, please let me know because I asked some friends, do they think Taemin would make a good boyfriend? And all of us sort of said, based off the first volume, which we had only read, probably not. No, probably not. And I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry because he's so funny. I feel like he would make an amazing friend, even as when he's Gloomy Hara, that he would be really amazing. But boyfriend material, I just don't know. Let's go for the ones though that I do know 100% for sure. Number 1, we sang Kyutaro from Queen's Quality. Yes, he didn't make the list, and I was like, Kyutaro? I love Kyutaro. I have been sort of randomly rereading this series again. My friend Lindsay has been reading it for the first time, and then I was thinking I'd think of Kyutaro for this list, and I love his character. I really feel, and maybe that's unpopular opinion, I feel like he honestly is the number 1 bookish boyfriend in my opinion. I feel like he treats Fumi like the queen she is. He's so respectful. He's such a gentleman. He looks out for her mental health and encourages her times 100. He can do no wrong, and I mean, he may feel that there are times that he does, but the way him and Fumi lift each other up is just relationship goals. Like, he shines as a book boyfriend in this series. I admire him so very much in all the incredible things he's doing. It really doesn't matter if it's before him and Fumi are together or after, he still treats her like a queen, and I love his character and the way that he gives his all, the way he has never laughed at Fumi for the dream she's had of living like a princess and just finding that man that checks all the boxes. I'm trying to remember what all of her boxes were. I know one of them, they have to be rich. They gotta have some money. Like, he's never made fun of her ever. And I'm just like, he may not have loads of money, but he is the perfect man for you, Fumi. Like, you will not find another Kyutaro out there. Though saying that, for number 2, if there's any other character, male character, that I feel treats their woman like a queen, that is Hawk from Yona of the Dawn. I mean, he is up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was actually just telling a friend this morning. We were talking about male leads and sometimes what makes us uncomfortable. I was not on the Hawk and Yona ship in the beginning. And I know like people are like, what? Like I remember reading it for the first time and it was not Yona and Hawk like shipping them that sold me on the series and kept me reading. It honestly took me a long time to get on that ship, but you know, I'm on that ship as you guys saw or hopefully saw for the free digital art print you could get of Yona and Hawk making heart hands. Yeah, I love them. But at first I was just so not here for Hawk, like the honey scene, you guys know what I'm talking about? I just was not here for that originally. But honestly, Hawk really grew on me as a male love interest. He's got some swoony moments with Yona and he, like Yutaro, respects Yona so much. He respects his woman. He allows her to shine where she doesn't need a man to solve all of her problems. Could Hawk do it? Heck yes. Yes, he could. But Hawk really allows Yona to go after her dreams, after her passions, what she wants to do, and allow that path to open up for herself, not just because Hawk paved a way. Again, he could do that. He has the power to do that and the strength, but he doesn't. And I feel like that makes him an amazing male lead because he just allows Yona to be Yona. But he's there. He is a rock for her. And I was just like, y'all, Hawk's definitely one of the greatest bookish boyfriends out there too. Like him and Kyutaro, they are the best in my opinion. I feel like Hawk's another character who can do no wrong. He may feel like it. He may feel like in this volume with this scene that he let people down. No. You never let Yona down for a heartbeat. So love his character, bookish boyfriend 100%. Or best bookish boyfriend 100%, I mean. For number 3, bringing in that swoon is Itsuomi from A Sign of Affection. The swoon. And honestly, the way he just treats Yuki so wonderful. I mean, to go above and beyond to learn sign language. I know some people feel like, I've heard people say that they don't like how Itsuomi treats her like she's fragile, like she's a doll. But honestly, I feel like he holds her, I don't want to say a pedestal, but he treats Yuki like a queen and he respects her so much and he's so aware and noticeable of everything that she does. Even if she may feel he doesn't, I really feel like he's so observant of Yuki, of her emotions, of her feelings, of how she is reacting in a certain situation, and he just assures her, and these last 2 volumes have been everything. They've been everything. So I feel like just the way he cares for Yuki is also relationship goals and so beautiful and in that swoon worthiness. But I really feel like he is such an incredible boyfriend, and things with his hair before he met Yuki's parents, had to keep that spoiler free, how he has gone to lengths to make sure he can gain Yuki's parents' respect for him and that their daughter is in perfect hands. And yes, I 100% agree or believe that Yuki is in perfect hands. Itsuomi just truly goes above and beyond and just cares so much for her and the open communication that they have. Yes, we have been having this like mini arc where we know Itsuomi is not telling the truth about something. We know this. Yuki has, or Itsuomi brought it up. Yuki, they talked about it. And that's the thing, is they are having these open conversations, and that is a must. We love to see a man be able to express his feelings, listen to his woman's feelings, and then do something about it together. And this series has that in spades. Again, that's why he's on this. I mean, even if I didn't have the Build Your Dream Sojo team, he would be on this list. He would be on this list of best bookish boyfriends. He lives it out. And again, just in these top 3 for a reason, even though I didn't purposely do it that way, I fully believe it. For number 4, it feels a little bit weird because he's a high schooler, and that is Kai from Honey Lemon Soda. When I think of Uka, when I think of this series, and while technically know where we are in the series, because we are on like volume 7, volume 8 comes out next year. No, him and Uka are not a couple, but I definitely know they will become one because I've seen, you don't even have to see spoilers. You could just see the promo arts that is out there from the artists and know that they are, and how would they not? But anyway, I really do feel like he is and will be a great bookish boyfriend for Uka. The way, honestly, he has encouraged her in every single volume, even if it's sort of like not in the same way as Kyutaro in Queen's Quality. There's times where I'm like, Kai, what are you doing? And I've gotten frustrated with him. There was a time where I'm like, Kai's in the doghouse. house. Yes, I did have a time with that. My friend Darcy assured me, she's like, just believe him. It's all gonna be okay. There's times that I do get frustrated that he's not nearly as outspoken as like Itsuomi from His Time Affection, but I truly believe he genuinely cares for Uka, for her well-being as an individual, even before they're gonna date, that he cares for her. He sees her dreams, he sees what she's desiring to have a wonderful high school life, and he is pushing her, maybe not in the most encouraging ways, but he's pushing her and encouraging and motivating her to spread her wings and go after that dream she has in high school. And I love that so much. I feel like before you can be the bookish boyfriend that's awesome, you need to be friends with the female lead. You need to just support them as an individual, not just as a person that you are deeply in love with, but before that, that you care for their overall well-being. And Kai, I really feel like, lives that out in this series. Even if I feel like I don't always agree with how he handles things, he's always Uka's #1 fan in supporting her in what she wants to do, in that he sees that she wants to take that step forward and being closer with her classmates. He helps to open that door and at least encourage her to be there. I love just Uka herself. She's amazing. Fantastic. But that is why I really feel though that Kai should rightfully be on this list as a high school young man, because of how he is there for Uka. He may not treat her as a queen in the same way Hawk does Yona, but I still feel like he holds the highest of values for Uka and just respects her deeply. And I feel like in a high school setting where there's a lot of voices surrounding them, and even their classmates are like, Kai would never like Uka and Uka would never like Kai. They're in two different universes. That Kai is just ignoring those and being there for Uka. So I feel, again, that's why he deserves to be on this list, because in high school it is hard, and yet he is doing his best. And I know just moving forward, he's going to support her in everything. And I'm like, Kai, you go. Just please, no misunderstandings. No misunderstands at the end of this volume, no. No. I said, let's go. So hopefully that continues, and really looking forward to the next volume and actually seeing what kind of boyfriend Kai will be to Uka in the future. I'm seated. I know it's going to be good. For #5, this feels so weird to have this character on this list because I was rereading this volume, and why? Why did I do it before this video? I was like, I want a refresher. I got a refresher and more. That is Zeno from Yona of the Dawn. Zeno unfortunately did not make it on my board. I just felt we see so little of time with him and his wife, specifically in this volume, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. The skeleton hand. I said, this was the wrong time to catch up. But anyway, I feel like he's so soft, and it was so beautiful seeing those moments when they would cheer over the smallest of things. And his wife's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, he's so playful considering everything that Zeno has gone through. For him to be so sweet to his wife and so kind and caring, that I really feel like he, as weird as it sounds, is a good bookish boyfriend, a bookish husband to his woman. I loved seeing those moments, as short as they were. It was very tender and very heartfelt and very beautiful, and the fear that he had of her leaving him was so transparent, and not that that's necessarily a sign of a good bookish boyfriend, but just those soft moments, y'all. It really spoke a lot in that short period of time we see in this volume of how happy he was to be by her side, and that playfulness. I loved it. I really love that scene. I feel like it's going to be one that just sticks out in my mind rent-free right here. And then like, so cute. It's so cute. I just love it, and he looks so happy. And that's why I feel like it might have been part of the board and him needing to be on here, but I still feel like it would stand. I don't feel like he would ever date probably ever again. He loves his wife so much, but that tenderness, the playfulness, it's all there, and it makes him such and support. Even though I had to laugh when he was trying to help her be more warm and he put like all this stuff on her legs. I'm like, what are you doing, Zeno? But it was great, and he cared for her. He looked after her needs, and he was amazing the whole way through. I have no doubt that if he had a second chance to be with her and then live out their life, that he would be an amazing husband to his wife. I have no doubt. So I feel like this was more of a sorrow ending because of Zeno's backstory and whatnot, but I still stand behind all of these guys. It may have been a forced compiled top 5 Wednesday list, but I stand behind it. Really love all of these characters. They are amazing. But I would love to hear from you, friends. What are some male characters you feel are perfect or amazing bookish boyfriends. I would love to know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!